What's going on, guys? Welcome back to NolanTCG. I'm here with Logan, Mr. Drops from YCS, because he has to play sporting events.
Yeah.
And he's, I guess, still playing the same thing a year later. It's just changed a lot.
Yeah, it's less good.
It's very much less good.
But it's still got you can do something.
Okay.
It's very different.
Well, tell us what it is, because you put a gamma on top.
We put a gamma on top, we keep it hidden. But we do have the Chaos Gorilla. So we're playing like just 50-something cards of Monster Mash combo Chaos. And the plan is just you just hit this and you win the game, pretty much. So we'll start off. So we play one hand trap in this deck, and that's Gamma, because it like literally just lets us do like extended combo, and then like we can Gamma their hand. It's good. Gamma's the best one. We don't play anything else. Then we play 3 copies of Raiden. This list is kind of built off the idea of Jesse Cotton's list, where he uses Raiden as like a starting tuner. So you want to get this off charge, you get like 5 mils before you even start a combo. Just fill up your graveyard, it's really good.
That's your only lights one target as well, isn't it?
That is the only lights one target, because you don't want to play Wolf and you don't want to play Luna. There was consideration of Lila, but Lila just kind of is a bad normal summon, because it's not that slow of a format. Then into our other like starter package, we play 3 copies of Solitaire, and 3 copies of Zombie, as well as 3 copies of Mizuki, 2 copies of Balrog, and 2 copies of the Banshee. This is a pretty similar idea to your Raiden. It lets you do your level 4 tuner, and you can send the Mizukis. This is our new big like main negate of the deck, because if you can hit this with like 1 or 2 others, this just lets you win the game. It's super hard for like Dino to out this, it's hard for Shaddoll and like Alistar to play under this. So it's really hard for decks to play under it, and like with the amount of mills and dreading you're doing, and like with Valkyria, you can send the piece you don't have. So it's just really easy to get these in the grave, and these are your starter cards for Chaos Gorilla.
Okay.
So that's like the biggest engine we play, because we play like 17 engines. So our next engine is Chaos Engine. So we play 3 copies of Creator, 3 copies of Valkyria, 1 of each baby, and then 1 Levy engine. The reason we play 3 of these and 3 of these is because like this one is the one you want to see as your extender, and then you play like this one because you will like be able to send these if you don't have them, which lets you then fill up for your next turn standby phase. And then the others are pretty self-explanatory. Then we play Dangers, and we play Bad Ratios because we couldn't find 2 Mothman. So we're playing 2 Troop because it's level 4.
Common Troop too.
Yeah, Common Troop. 1 Mothman. Pretty much you would switch these ratios, but these are level 4, which is why they're better than the other ones, which are Jackalope and Nessie. You play these 2 because they can get you to these ones, and you don't play Tsuchinoku because it's the bad level 3. Then, for another engine, we play the Phantom Knights. We play 1 of each, because they're just good with our extended plays. Then we play 1 Overtech and 1 Conductor Tyranno. Again, this is so many engines mixed to 1, you don't always expect to see every engine go off entirely. This one just lets you win the game going second, and it's a really good introduction going first.
You opened this though, both when we played
the final round. We did open
rounds.
both final round, and it was fine because we could discard it off Chaos Space, banish it for our Black Dragon, and then put it back in the deck.
Solid.
And then you can like go again. So that's like the advantage of why these are less tricky. Plus, UniW doesn't discard from hand for cost, so like you can send this and trigger its effect. So then we play some other like last cards. So we play 1 Grephark. We play a lot of like level 5 or higher darks, so we can like get a free summon off this and it's level 4, or we can like mill it and then use Creator to bring it back. It's like an extender. 1 Clown for when we mill it. It's pretty self-explanatory. These are kind of self-explanatory. 1 Mare, because we play so many level 3 tuners with New Zombie, and we can bring it out really easy. That we can go to like do a couple plays, and then go to like our level 7 Yavi, pop their card, and then Mare lets us just like go and play the game all over again. And then finally 1 Despot 001. This was originally just the Red Eye Dragoon package, but we realized we were milling Dragoons so much that it just wasn't effective. And so me and Andrew decided we were going to try something else. We tried putting other stuff in, and I came up with the idea that VFD just wins games sometimes. And so we put this in because it's a way to get to VFD with particular combo we have.
Yeah.
Then for spells, we play 3 Charge because it's the best card, so it mills 3, and let's just go find 2 more. 3 Chaos Space, it's the other best card. 2 Allure because it lets us draw, and there was like just a good way to draw cards and fill up our Vanish Zone for Ruler. 2 Zombie World, you want to play 2 because if you mill 1, you have the other. If you mill 2, it sucks, but you know, those are the struggles we play in this deck. And then the one-offs, we have the 1 pill, 1 forced burial, and the 1 triple tax talents, because this lets us just play really easy. Then finally, for traps, we play 2 PK traps. This is really good because it's level 4, so if you draw it, you can just use it as a way to get the cow thriller.
How many cards in that main deck?
Ooh, good question.
Okay.
Couldn't remember. I think
Someone
it's like,
count it back.
I think it's like 54.
Okay. I was going to question why not the third allure, but then I figured you must be at 60.
No. We just couldn't find our third allure.
Okay, sure.
Then on to the extra deck. We play 1 ruler because it's like the best extra deck card. 1 savage, the counter negator. 1 Yazi, and 1 ravenous for our level 9 players. I'll look out for sure. So there's that. This will get Trish. We played 1 Minerva. Andrew was like watching us play. We were versing each other, and he noticed like we needed Minerva sometimes to get mills when we didn't open a tuner for this. So we were playing this, and actually it's like insanely good. It actually really comes up a lot.
Why is it not a prize card though?
Because I'm poor, and I didn't win a YCS. Then we played the 1 Dweller. This is ulti though. This is 1 Dweller, 1 VFD, and then we play 1 Half Firebrax and 1 IP Masterama. And then finally, for our last 5 cards, we play 1 Unicorn, 1 Curious, 1 Rusty, 1 Bowl Sword, and 1 Appaloosa. Pretty self-explanatory right there.
I guess probably take us through the side deck, because like, what do you side in? 50 whatever cards.
So the sideboard, it's a hard sideboard because we're poor, right? So we played 3 Lancia because it's good against a lot of matchups. Good against Dino, good against Shadol Invoke, like it's good against Virtual, like it's good against a lot of things. Then we played 2 Droll because we don't own 3. Well, we do own 3, but I couldn't find it. So we played 2 Droll because it's really good in this format. We play 3 copies of Dark Ruler because like it's the best going second thing we can probably play against like the combo deck. So like if we make Warrior Link or like Dragon Link or Dinos go first, we can just Dark Ruler them and then we can play our game. Then we play 2 copies of Twin Twister because it's like the best like thing. You can like True Twister, Eldritch, and then we can play through and we get a discard fodder for it. Then we play 1 copy of Feather Duster. Feather Duster is like really good in this format because again it's similar to Twin Twister, so it's not really needing explanation. Then we played another Tactics because I didn't want main deck to 2 because I'm retarded, but also because like, you know, it's just the way it is. Then we play 3 copies of Evenly Matched because it's evenly matched.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It's pretty self-explanatory. You don't really side much going first. I think the only thing I started when I went first was like I kind of sometimes kept these in and like these were in, and that was about it. And then I usually like potentially put in the draws if I like knew this was going to be a really heavy hand trap format, so like hand trap match, and then you'd be able to play through.
Overall, happy with the deck or make any changes?
Happy with the deck, bad with the player. Like I could have played a lot better, and I could have like literally played so much better, and I could have probably won a lot of games more. But I was really happy with how the deck performed for a first test run. I think the deck has a lot of improvements it can make.
Okay.
And then like this deck's probably the best combo deck in the format at the moment.
Solid. Thank you very much for the deck profile.
Cheers.